Here are the terms and definitions you need to know for successful options trading. Well, the strategy that I'm using is pretty easy to understand and simple to use, but one of the things that was key for me to learn is the vocabulary, definitions, terms, and phrases that are associated with stock option trading, and I needed to learn those in order for me to be able to make money effectively. Okay, so let's get started. So the first thing to learn is, what is an option exactly? Well, an option is actually pretty straightforward. And at its basic level, an option really just says it provides you with a choice. And when you're doing stock option trading, the choice is pretty simple, right? It's either buy or sell. And because an option involves an underlying stock, it's about buying or selling a stock at a specific price on or before a specific date. And that's really what an option is, right? So it's all about buying or selling a stock at a certain price on or before a specific date. Now, there's two types of options. First, there's something called a call option, and the other type is called a put option. So let's take a look at the first one, the call option. So if I buy a call option, I'm buying it because I expect that the underlying stock will actually increase in price. Now, if I buy a put option, I expect that the underlying stock will actually decrease in price. Now, of course, with every transaction, it requires two sides, right? There needs to be a buyer and a seller. And this holds true for buying and selling or trading stock options. There's always a buyer and a seller. Now, for the strategy that I'm using, I like to focus on being the seller. I don't want to be the buyer, because if I'm the buyer, it means that I'm having to pay money. So I like to focus on the selling portion of it. Now, I could be either the buyer or the seller, but for me, I prefer being the seller. The next term is strike price. And when an option contract has a strike price, that's the predetermined price for buying or selling the underlying stock. So there's an actual dollar value assigned to that underlying stock that's a part of that option contract. The next term is expiration date. So as you might imagine, these stock option contracts don't last forever. So they're set up on purpose to have an expiration date. So it means that if a person like myself wants to exercise the option, I need to do it before or on the expiration date. If I try to do it after the expiration date, that contract is null and void. It's no longer usable. So if the expiration date is reached and the option is not exercised, then it just expires worthless. The next term is premium. And so when we're talking about stock options, the premium is the time value that is placed on a stock option before it expires. So when you're trading stock options, the more time value that there is, the more valuable it is. So when you think time value, think money. As I mentioned, the more time value before the expiration, the higher the value. And then the converse is true. The closer to the expiration date, the option contract actually gets reduced in value. For example, if a stock option has 30 days before it expires, it's worth more than that same stock option that expires in a week. So the more time there is, or time value, the more money it's worth. And the last concept I want to leave you with is that a single option contract controls 100 shares of the underlying stock. So whenever someone talks about a stock option, it always involves 100 shares of stock. If it's two options, then it's 200 shares of stock, 3 options, 300 shares of stock, and so on. If you're interested in learning more about stock option trading basics, then be sure to check out my video, Option Trading Basics. I've included a link in the description below. Also, if you're interested in opening a trading account and receiving 2 free stocks, then consider opening a Webull account and using my referral link that is in the description. If you use my link, open an account, and deposit just $100, you'll receive 2 free stocks worth between $8 and $1,000 each. So did you like this video and you want to see more like it? Well, then smash the like button. It lets me know that you enjoyed the video and it motivates me to create more. And if you really want to know more about trading stock options, be sure to use the subscribe button so you get access to all of my videos. Also, click on the bell icon so that you'll get notified every time I release a new video. I've been using a simple method to trade stock options and generate over $2,000 a month, and now you can see exactly how I do it. Make a plan, take action on that plan, and start living your dream.